Integrated Science and Technology as my major here at JMU, and I'm going to inform you how to prepare for a JMU football game. So, for JMU football, lots of people come down, basically our entire population here at JMU. They all come down, get together, and just cheer and just go crazy. But how does one prepare for these games, you might ask? Well, I have a couple of ways that people really just should follow so they can really prepare and have a lot of fun at these games. So for example, the first thing I want to talk about, the first main point, is activities that you can participate with people, have a lot of fun, get together with your friends, and then go to the game together. The next one would be how you dress up, actually. How you dress up, how you look in the crowd are all also very important factors when you go to a game. If you want to be the super creative fan, or you just want to be one of the fans that blends in with the crowd to make it look nicer. And then the last one I want to talk about are like the props and decorations you can bring and use, such as like streamers and things that you can throw around just for extras that you can really have more fun with. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today are the activities that you can participate in. The first one I want to talk about is tailgating, which is a huge football activity that you do with a lot of friends. A lot of friends get together and hang out, not doing anything illegal. If you're under 21, no drinking. And you just kind of go out to the parking lots, which are usually located right outside the football game. And you just go there, have a good time. Usually there's food and drinks there for people to have. And you just feel the spirit because a lot of people usually participate in these. And just really get into it, get really active. Another activity you can do are learning all the cheers and chants for the JMU football team. So for example, I'm wearing the JMU fight song here. It's upside down on my shirt, but it's one of the chants that you want to know. It's because the band plays it many times each game, so you're gonna eventually learn it anyway. So you should know it just so you can feel more comfortable and more like in place, with the entire crowd. Another one is every time you get a first down, remember how it says every time on the board, on the giant JMU, it says JMU Dukes, and everybody goes like this, but usually with the sound makers. That's just another chant that everyone should know and participate in, just to feel more into the game. The next one I want to talk about is basically dressing up. How you should dress up for games, and we're going to be talking about how this correlates to how spirited you are. So the usual thing people do is dress up in school colors, which is just purple and yellow, which I'm doing for the most part here with my shirt and with my hat. So basically, it's the most common thing you do. You wear purple and yellow, because that's the school color, so it's the easiest thing. Usually fans do this because they want to blend in with the crowd. They want to blend in. It's fine if they're noticed. They just want to make the crowd look better. But the next thing I want to talk about is when there's a certain theme to the football game. It's like, for example, whiteout or blackout. Those are two very common themes. And basically, this means where you actually don't go in your original colors. You go in the certain theme that relates to what you're wearing. So for the whiteout, you just dress up in all white, which was a couple of weeks ago, which I went in all white and I wore this hat as well. So that's just another way of dressing up, which is according to the theme of the game, that you can feel more in and more active and more spirited with the game. But along with what you wear, like hats and visors and like wigs and stuff, they also play a huge part into the game. So basically, all the school spirit stuff that's given out, such as right here, I'm wearing these glasses and these beads and this shirt. They were all given to me for free from JMU, and it helps out with all the spirit wear and what you should wear to each of the games. So you might as well bring them because it just helps you have a better time. Another thing that I would like to talk about is all this worn stuff. So right here is the hat. So you can go to the bookstore, you can get your other spirit wear and hats, and you can just wear them, and it just makes you feel more comfortable in the game and more active, just because you like to show you're more into the game than you might want to be. So another thing is, if you want to be a creative fan, the creative fans know ways of standing out. They get decorations and props, they make them stand out in a crowd, such as like a big wig. I don't have one on currently, but something that really makes you stand out. Like for example, like a purple pool noodle or something, that would make you stand out in the crowd. With all the fun activities then you get together with all your friends, so you get together, hang out, have a good time, and then go to the game together, to all the clothes that you could dress up in, whether it's the theme or it's just the original colors of JMU, and all the creative props and decorations that you could bring to the game just to show your creativity and how into the game you are. All of these together in participating will allow you to feel the true experience of a JMU football game and get really into the spirit into the crowd.